Today's segment is brought to you by Model Music Management. I hope you enjoy.
Hey guys, welcome back to Fansized. This is episode 4 of the show, and we will be reviewing season 12, episode 7 of RuPaul's Drag Race.
And my name is Lorenzo. You can follow me on social media at Simp241.
My name is Brystal. You can follow me on the social medias, Twitter, Thick as a Fork, Instagram, Brystal Briss. You guys see our new setup.
Yes, it's a new setup.
Budget, bitch.
Not even. Oh no.
Production values have gone up. Thanks.
Not at all. Ain't no stimulus check got over here yet. See, exactly. So, let's start with the beginning of the episode.
Oh, it was a lot.
It's definitely
a lot. So we don't watch Untucked.
Right.
So apparently something happened in Untucked is it happens for those of you who don't watch RuPaul's Drag Race. Untucked is something that happens while like the judges are deliberating. All the contestants go backstage and they kind of converse about the runway. They fight, throw drinks.
Kind of like a behind the scenes, just while the judges are judging. Yeah,
it has its own show at the end if you watch it when it comes on, when it airs on TV. It has it's 20-30 minutes long, after RuPaul airs. And so fast forward, something happened during Untucked to where everybody was talking about each other and they were in their feelings, and
Widow and Heidi called them out.
Yes, and did.
Basically.
Because they were being fake. Apparently they were talking cash shit about Aiden because Aiden got eliminated the previous episode, and they were talking cash shit, but when the cameras, when it came back, they were like, "Oh, Aiden, we love you, him.
Gigi, Jackie, let's see, who else? Well, all of them was talking shit about Heidi makeup, about how Aiden should have never been there, how they normally do, and they got called out on it.
And you know who wasn't in the mix? Jada. Jada was sitting there and was just like, "Ooh, Chile,
yeah, let them fight."
Look,
basically.
Minding the business that pays you benefits all the time. But yeah, that was super dramatic in the beginning. I was like,
it's always like that, always dramatic. So let's talk about the Maxi Challenge, which was Madonna, the unauthorized Rusical. Y'all know every year RuPaul does a Rusical. Well, y'all don't know because for those of you that don't watch the show, every season RuPaul does a Rusical or a RuPaul musical of some type of variation of whatever person or song. And this season they did Madonna.
Yeah, and it was it's always some type of iconic figure in the LGBTQI plus.
So they had to basically portray Madonna, iconic Madonna looks, and they got to record the actual singing portions with Michelle Visage, and then they got to do dance rehearsals with choreographer Jamal Sims.
Yes, Jamal Sims be out here.
Yeah, working.
Listen.
Working them bitches.
Working them out, okay? Listen, Jamal Sims is a choreographer.
Yes,
every
definitely
single syllable of the word. But so they got to pick which type of Madonnas that they wanted to be, and the singing live portion, it was cute because Jan got to do her thing. Jan's a singer.
Okay, well let's go into that then. So we'll list each one that each person was for Madonna, and just see during rehearsals how you felt about each one.
The rehearsals, this episode to me, the rehearsals was better than the actual performance. The build up to the performance, and then I watched the performance, I was like, meh.
I definitely agree.
But okay, so Jan was early Madonna, when Madonna first got famous, and all full disclosure, I'm not a material girl. I don't really know much about Madonna. I know the hits. And then
that's it.
So
okay. Well, what was Jan giving you? Did you like what Jan had to offer?
It was cute. She was giving me very 80s. Are we talking about the rehearsals, right?
You can do the rehearsal and the actual
She was giving me very 80s.
Production.
Very just like, it reminded me a lot of Whitney Houston, Dance With Somebody video. That's where her like hair and outfit, amazing video. Yeah. That's what it was giving me. But it felt very Madonna, very 80s, leather, curls.
I completely agree. Like, I liked what Jan was giving. She was giving Madonna. She was doing what she had to do. Again, Jan, great singer. She can sing her ass off. But like I said before, like, I'm starting to get to that point where it's like, it's just a singing Jan. You know, but she was dancing. Adjacent. Define dance.
I mean, as a dancer, like,
she was alright. She checked the box. She checked the box. She did the moves. It was, but like I was saying, Jan, you know, she's giving great vocals per usual, and like I don't want her to depend on that. True. And true. I feel like that's what it's coming to. Yeah. Moving on to Jada, Sex Madonna.
Jada was phenomenal. Jada she's not a singing girl, she's not a dancer, but she gives you what you need when you need it and goes home. Like, when it came, like, all the rehearsals, they didn't really focus too much on Jada. Like, during the rehearsal, they kind of just, like, got her in to do her part and got her out. But during the performance, she was my favorite during the performance. I know that's no shock to any of y'all who've been watching. It's no shock. 9 times out of 9 times, Jada's gonna be, like, my favorite. But, I think she did really well in her part. She was the sexy Madonna, and she came out in that lacy, lingerie with the garter belt and the straps, very Savage Fenty X, or Savage X Fenty, whatever it's called. And I liked it a lot. I really liked Jada's performance.
Yeah, Jada, she did give a good performance as a Madonna. Again, you know, I like that she doesn't let the drama of everything else, like you said before, get to her, and you can notice that it shows in her performances. Yeah. And so that helped with her Madonna references about not letting everybody else get in her head and just doing what she had to do. And Jada did that.
Yeah. How'd you feel about Jackie?
Jackie, boy toy Madonna, or supposed to be portraying like a virgin, but it wasn't no sex appeal, no nothing that was there during the rehearsal for me. Like, Jackie, she wasn't given like a virgin. She was given uptight, stiff,
actual virgin. Everything you said about Jackie last episode, take it back.
Right.
Take it.
Right. You go up and then you take 2 steps back. That's what I be telling y'all about.
It was like, I hated it. I hated every part of the performance. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
it wasn't memorable. She didn't sell the right thing. That she didn't sell what she was supposed to be selling. Next was Heidi, Forever Madonna. How did you feel about Heidi?
I thought Heidi was cute. I agree with Michelle when she said that it wasn't very Madonna, but again, like, it just gave me like Heidi in the first initial challenge with the rap. I'm that bitch. So that's what it gave me, even down to like the stunts when she was doing like her dance and stuff. Kind of she did the little kick through breakdance thing again. And I know that's your girl, so no shade, but it didn't give me Madonna. It was a good performance, but it didn't give me, I didn't get Madonna from it at all.
I completely agree. I completely 100% agree. She did. I even wrote that on here. She used that dance move twice now. She did. Cause I don't know if she was just didn't really have anything else to come up with, or she was like, let me just take a chance. And she did.
Jamal didn't come up with that. She freestyled that move.
As a fan of Heidi, I mean, I definitely noticed, and I was like, I don't think she should use that move anymore for the rest of the season. Like, because she used it. I mean, she pulled it out to save her from that one. Because like you said, like Michelle, everybody else said, she was great at the dance moves. She didn't give Madonna, but it was still a good performance for Heidi, but it wasn't a Madonna performance. But don't use that move no more, Heidi. I still love you.
Girl.
Don't use that movie. Next up was Widow Von Du, and she did Fempire Madonna.
It gave me very Cookie Lion.
Okay.
Very much when Bob the Drag Queen did the
ow.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Ow. Yeah,
Yes.
that's what it gave me with the all white with the hat and the cane. That's that's what I got from it.
She just.
It was cute though.
It was. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I will say that I expected just a little bit more from Widow because of the fact that when they were, backstage before everything, and she was like, well, this is my part. I'm going to choose this part. The dancers going to stay. The singers, y'all, this ain't y'all time. It's the dancers' time. I mean, she gave me great dances, but I just felt like she could have done a little bit more.
Though, so maybe it was bothering.
Like Britta said, that was months ago, child. You should have been healed from that. You good, but...
Oh, they won't come up with an excuse.
Crystal Method, Enlightened Madonna.
I liked it. I wrote down. See, look, I liked it. It was cute. I mean, it was very what's the word? Campy. Mm-hmm. It was cute. It wasn't nothing spectacular. It wasn't bad. It was
safe for Crystal.
Safe for Crystal. Good for Crystal.
Right.
Good for Crystal, but safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Britta, Cone Bra Madonna.
I literally wrote down, I don't get the pants. Mm-hmm. So she had on this unitard, very Madonna with the cone bra, but she put pants on. And from my years of experience of watching RuPaul's Dance Race, she
Drag Race.
That's what I said.
You said dance race.
You know what I see?
Well, I mean, in a sense, dance race. Yeah.
This particular challenge, from she could have put on some stockings and leg pads. Mm-hmm. That's what I would have been expecting, because I feel like that would have elevated her look, because it looked very church.
Okay, I can definitely see that.
Nobody wears a cone bra to church, but you the pants were very church. I'm gonna put my pantsuit on. It's not gonna be tailored because you can't really show your. It was like Pentecostal church, where they barely let you wear pants to church, or Kojic, because you can't wear pants at all.
Yeah, it wasn't. That one wasn't doing it for me on Britta. It was not. It wasn't Madonna referenced enough. It wasn't anything except for showcasing the cone bra. That
and
was
the
about
dance
it.
moves were...
And she fucked up on that.
Yeah.
She was...
And her face, you could tell in her face.
Yeah,
when she messed up. That's one thing I've learned from, praise dancing and stuff back at the church. Mm-hmm. If you mess up, don't nobody know you messed up but you. Right. So you keep going. Yeah. Or catch the spirit.
Right. And whatever she was doing with that face during the rehearsal when she was trying to get the dance move out of the Roger Rabbit looking
Girl,
it didn't
that was not Roger Rabbit.
It didn't.
Child. That was Beverly the Bunny.
It did not at all. Last was Gigi Good, Unapologetic Madonna.
So they tried to play my girl Gigi during the rehearsals, she was gonna go out there and just mess everything up. Gigi can't sing, she's nervous, her hands are shaking. But when the lights, camera, action came on, Gigi went and she sold it, and you bought every second of it. She was Madonna. She is Madonna. And guess who won the challenge?
I don't know. We ain't there yet.
We not there yet?
No, we're not there yet.
We gonna get there. They tried to play Gigi.
First of all, Gigi played herself in rehearsals because your girl was nervous. Point blank period. She second guessed herself. She made herself look like she was gonna be the worst one in this challenge. I mean, I guess in a sense, that's what that's what great entertainers do. I mean, they get, butterflies in rehearsal, but once it comes time to deliver, they actually delivered. And I was saying, I was expecting Gigi to deliver, but I didn't know what light Gigi was going to deliver. And she did. She really did. She did a really great job.
I
but
thought you were going to be mad at her for coming for Heidi and her makeup.
Oh, no. I mean, she did. She came for Heidi. She tried Heidi with her makeup, but at the end of the day, if you right, you right. And Heidi was right. Heidi was right. Gigi was wrong in the damn rehearsal because she looked like she didn't have it together until the last one came out. And then you could see the finished pieces. But yeah, good job, Gigi. So who was your best performance out of the Madonna Rusical or the unauthorized Rusical?
Jada.
Your best performance was Jada?
Yeah.
And who was your worst?
Britta, but caveat, Jackie was a really, really close second. Like, they were neck and neck for being terrible. Only thing that's saving Jackie is what she had on versus what Britta had on. The performances were equally poor and terrible, but the outfit for Britta kind of sank her for me.
Okay.
What about you?
I definitely agree with that. My best for the Madonna unauthorized Rusical was Gigi. Like I said, she came out, did her thing, pulled it out.
Oh my God.
My worst, Britta. It didn't sit with me. It wasn't. It was a hard pass. It's a hard pass.
We returned the tickets that we bought last week.
Definitely that.
So bad. It was so bad.
Right. I don't know, but so I know this is kind of quick, but with all of that being said, let's take a break.
Hey guys, welcome back to Take a Break with Brystal, and on this episode we're just going to pretty much finish up the face. So basically I've already done my brows, my foundation, concealer, and setting powder, and now I'm going to go ahead and go in with the next step, which is bronzer. So that's my Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer. And I'm going to go ahead and take a fluffy brush. If I can get my brush out. Hold on. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take a fluffy brush. This one is by Eco Tools. It's a powder brush, but I like to use it for bronzer. And I just do really light work just around the perimeter of my face. And I blend that just really well. Some people use bronzer as like a contour thing, but I don't contour. So you kind of just use bronzer to just like bring like dimension back into your face, and that's why I only go around the perimeter of my face with the bronzer. So like all of the lightness goes towards the middle, and then you have the depth and dimension on the outer corners of the face. So I don't want that. Okay. And you want to make sure you're blending it in. You can also use like your brush doesn't have to be this fluffy. It can be like a different, like a blush brush, but you can't see that 3 times fast. But you can also use one of those to do the bronzer. And so once that's done, I take my blush. Now I have a couple different blushes that I like to use, and I still haven't decided which one I want to use today, but I have the Milani baked blush, and this is in the color Luminoso, and this is like, I got this from Walgreens, and it was like $5 or $6. So if you want to do like a inexpensive drugstore brand, Milani makes a good blush. And then this one is the Benefit Living the California Dream. So basically that's the color, I guess. So it's more of a peachy, it's got peach like undertones. This one's a little bit more expensive. It is I got it from Sephora. We know that Benefit. She's good for like brows and stuff, but she makes good blush as well. And I think today I'm gonna end up using this one. So you want to grab a brush. I prefer to use angled brushes when I do my blush. And so this one is the Morphe angled blush brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in, and in order for me to stay in frame this time, I'm going to use the mirrors that are provided on from the products instead of like trying to go in and out of frame, because I know that was like really weird on the last one when I was trying to do my eyes. One thing about brushes though, you guys, I think I prefer a synthetic hair brush, because brushes come in like two, you can either get brushes are like weaves. You can either get synthetic hair or you can get human hair, but except for when it's human hair, it's not like human, it's like, I think it's like lamb or something vegan. I don't know what the brushes are made from that aren't synthetic. I'm not gonna pretend that I know, but yeah, they shed. The human hair ones, we're just gonna call them that, they shed a lot. So that's why I personally prefer a synthetic brush. Anyway, back to the makeup. You wanna get the blush and you wanna go in an upward angle because you're drawing it. Because a lot of people get blush and then it goes down, but then that kind of, to me, it looks like they pull their face down. You want it to go out so it can like angle up, going into like where your mandible is or your cheekbone. You want to go up there. It's gonna go on like the apple of your cheek, and that's where you want to put it, because you want to have it in the you know, looking cute. You don't want to have it in the wrong spot, because that just, you end up looking like a clown, especially if you use too much blush. You always want to match your blush to like your undertone. So if you have more red undertones, like if you're more cool tone, then you want to use like a blush with like a pink undertone or like a red undertone. You don't want to really use red blush because, like I said, the 80s. But since I'm like warm tone, I use blush with a peachy undertone. And you don't need a lot of blush. It just brings like a little bit of color into your cheeks so you don't look, flushed or sick. So after I do my blush, I then go in with my highlighter. And for this highlighter, I'm going to use the Artist Couture Jackie Aina collab, which is so pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it for you guys so you guys can see just how pretty. First of all, it's a loose powder highlighter, but if you just look at how that's swatched, like it's, look at that. Ooh, Chile, don't mind my nails, we quarantine. But I'm gonna use this one because Jackie Aina is like a really good YouTuber. If you guys don't follow her on YouTube, you should. She has really helpful tips for like, Black women and things like that. I also always use the Honor Roll by the Crayon Case. In the last video, I used the Crayon Case eyeshadow palette, so I wanted to highlight the highlighter because it's really good. It's super pigmented, really pretty. I use that. I might do a little something with this later on if we see, what we got going on. You never know, because it's makeup, it's fun. But when I take my highlighter, a lot of people kind of overdo it with highlighter, and I used to be one of those people when I first started doing makeup. But I learned, and so I did better. So you just want to take it, dump off the excess, because like I said, it's a loose powder. The same place you did your blush, you want to go a little bit above it, and you just want to go and you want to blend it in. This brush is a Fenty 120 highlighter brush. This is like my favorite highlighter brush. It's honestly the only highlighter brush that I use, because if you look at it, it cups right here where you're supposed to put the highlighter. So it kind of gives you like a guide. If you look at the angle of the brush, it gives you like a guide of where the highlighter, you want to go a little bit above the brow, Just make sure you blend it in. You don't want to use too much, but you just want, when you turn into the light, you want it to hit your face. And that's what you want. And that knocking is me knocking off the excess, because that's what you're supposed to do. Whew. Meanwhile, I hope you guys are staying safe during this quarantine. It's been a lot on all of us. I know people with jobs have been having to transition to working from home. Those jobs that could, handle that in that capacity and could afford to do that. And then you have people like grocery store workers and, nurses, doctors. But it's not just the nurses and the doctors that are on the front line. It's like the grocery store workers, gas station attendants, and those type of people are also putting themselves, in harm's way for us to have a little sense of normalcy. So it's like when I see somebody in the grocery store being rude to like one of the cashiers, or like going off on like a service attendant or something like that, I'm just like, they don't have to be here. Like, they're doing this, one, because their job probably they couldn't afford to not come to work. But then also, you don't have to make their job harder. We all going through the same thing in the world. Some of our situations for quarantine are a little bit better than others, but essentially we all going through the same thing. So there's no sense in being, rude to people. Just be kind. Like, it's free. It doesn't cost any money for you to be kind to somebody and not, you just don't want to be a rude person, because karma. Anyway, stay inside, be safe, wash your hands, do all of that jazz, because I'm trying to go outside this summer. It's not looking good. Yeah. So I just dump all the excess back into the pan. I don't even know if that's in the frame or not, but I dump it all back into the pan after I highlight. As you can see, it doesn't look like there's a ton of highlighter, but when you go out into the natural light, excuse me, you'll be able to see it. So after I do my highlighter, I then set my face. So I take this is the NYX matte finishing powder, shake it up a little bit, and then I just and so what the setting spray does, it just puts all the makeup into place. And then I got this little trick from Jackie Einer. I take the beauty blender and I go around everything, and that way you don't have the little spray specks all over your face. And this is an extremely light beat. As you can see, I'm not wearing any eyeshadow or anything like that. It's just honestly the blush. I'm just letting the face do the talking. I'm doing a bold lip, so that's why I'm not doing anything on the eyes or anything like that. So after I set my makeup on my face, next thing that I'm gonna do is my mascara. So with that, let me get the mirror right here. This time today, I'm using the NARS Climax mascara. This one is really good. I'm not going in with the primer, because this one is like, it gets in there and it makes you look like you have on some bomb falsies. Yeah. So you just get in there and you do that on your eye. Remember, you want to go from the bottom and then go up and out. So you coat every single lash that you have. Then you go in the bottom lash line and you just kind of put it on there like that. Also, another transition that's been hard from this quarantine is school. Like, I don't know how many of us are in school, but I'm in nursing school, and this transition to online has been super tough, because like, you lose all of your hands-on training, and that's the type of profession that you absolutely need to be hands-on. Like, I can understand if I was in school for like accounting and I needed to be behind a computer, but no, I need to put my hands on people. So everyone that lives in my house is sick of me because I'm always trying to listen to their lungs, do some type of head-to-toe assessment just to, keep up with the skills that I'm learning. So it's not just like a virtual thing. But anyway, hold on. I'm off my soapbox with that. So you have your lashes done. And then last, but certainly not least, is my favorite portion of my face is the lips. And today I'm going to be featuring Jazzy Lips. It is owned by Jasmine, one of my friends from FAMU. Shout out to the Rattlers. This brand is so great. The lip product is so great. It's so pigmented, like it's hydrating. It's a liquid to matte, but a lot of liquid to mattes they feel so sticky once they get on your lip and then they dry and they get everywhere. This is not one of those. This color is in Barbie Dreams, super pink lip. I'll grab my mirror again. And for the lips, I'm gonna go in with no liner because it's a gloss. But I normally I can use this as like a liner. And you kind of just go in and you just paint your lips. And this, everybody, is like the finished face minus the eyeshadow because I filmed that video on a different day. But yeah, so this is the finished face. I hope you guys enjoyed these segments of Take a Break with Brystal. And I hope you guys are enjoying Fansized. Remember to follow me on the social media. My Twitter is thick as a fork, spelled just like it sounds. My Instagram is at BrystalBriss. I'm trying to put out this content, trying to get a little something going. And hope you guys enjoyed it. Back to Fansized.
Oh, yeah, you can go.
All right, welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode of Take a Break with Brystal with the final face that we finished off today. So yay for that. All right, next up we have The Runway, which was Night of 1,000 Michelle Visages. And you hear my New Jersey accent?
Yeah.
Michelle Visage. I tried. Sorry.
She tried. She did try.
I've
heard the South, so I don't know.
We started off with Jan. Just Jan. She did the runway where it was like a pilot outfit.
Mm-hmm. The pink flight attendant outfit that Michelle had on.
Yeah.
It was everything to me. She portrayed Michelle to the T. Mm-hmm. Even the judges said it, like once she came out, everything was so sleek and well put together. The shapes, the padding, everything. Yeah, I liked it a lot. She had the boobs down. She had like the shoes. Like it looked exactly like it did in that episode. I remember that episode. So yeah, I like that. Good job, Jan. Next up was Jackie Cox. Jackie had on a pink and black corset look from Michelle Visage. Yeah, with like a leather skirt and some boots. I didn't really like it, but the judges was living for it. They did. I didn't like it either. I didn't get it. I didn't get like. I did it. It was tacky. Like I mean, I know where the reference where because they showed it, but it wasn't a good look for me. I didn't even like it on Michelle, to be completely honest. 1,000 Michelles. You chose that one. I guess. Next was Gigi Good. Gigi, I really like Gigi's. I lived for it. It was so simple. It literally was just a blue bikini, but it was so well done and well put together. And that's the thing about Gigi that excuse me, that I love is her execution of everything. Consistency is what she has. And she has executed everything to a level that a lot of the other girls are just not on. Right. It's like Gigi is here and everybody else in the competition is here. And I'm standing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love Jada. Don't get me wrong. Right. But Gigi is so consistent. It's like she reminds me of Bob the Drag Queen. Not in like drag aesthetic or anything like that,
But consistency and execution is
have to be consistent.
That's it. And if she does something, it's gonna be done proper, and it has a story every single time. I can go on and on, but I'm off it. But
so again, I love Gigi's runway look, the swimsuit, the bikini, the nails, everything. It was a perfect execution. And she also said, like, as she was coming down the runway, she was like, I was gonna take a picture out of Michelle's book that I knew no one would go for, because she thinks about stuff that nobody else thinks about, and that's really what's going to separate her from everybody else within the competition.
Yeah, it does. It definitely separates her from everybody in the competition, and they better straighten up and fly right, because Gigi she's out there, man. Anyway,
next up was Britta. And Britta had this, it was a dark blue dress that Michelle Visage wore in the season 10 finale.
Yeah.
Yes.
What did you think about it?
I mean, it was a great representation of what Michelle wore on the season 10 finale, but that's about it. I didn't like anything else beyond it. It was Britta in a Michelle Visage costume.
Okay. I thought it was funny. Mm-hmm. I thought her portrayal of Michelle, her portrayal of Michelle was funny, the way she came down the runway. I thought it was executed well. You know, it looked like the picture when they did the side by side. One thing that I will say though, accessories will make or break. They will make or break you, because when it came down to the judging panel, she was like, Michelle said, that's the dress. But she's like, I never wear a button ear.
Next up was Jada Essence Hall, and she had on the Michelle All-Star Icon, the Icon black leather look from RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star.
Season 3.
That was season 3. Oh, okay. I didn't catch that part. So, but yeah.
I loved it.
You loved it?
Absolutely loved it. Mm-hmm. It was so well done. She looked like a black Michelle Visage. She had the boobs, she had the necklace down. It literally looked like it was amazing. It looked so good. It was so good. It was so, I'm telling y'all, word of the day is execution, and that will get you far. It was so good. I'm so impressed with Jada. Like, I'm so impressed with her, and I'm so proud that she is making strides and like trending in the right direction as we get through to these later episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race, because it's only going to get harder and harder and start narrowing down. And I'm just so glad that she's trending upward, because I live for Jada.
Right.
I live for her.
Yeah, I did. I liked it. I love Jada's outfit. The All-Star, the Icon necklace is obviously what stood out to me, because it made the outfit for me. But she got the curves, she got the looks, she got the walk. Yeah.
The contacts, the nails,
and
hair.
Definitely the confidence, because Jada,
Live.
Next up was Crystal Method, and she had the Lady in Red look.
I hated the wig.
Okay.
And everything else was bad.
I just liked the jacket. The jacket was the only part that I really liked. I mean, it was just a red, silky looking jacket. I don't know what the material is called, but yeah, that's about it. Moving on. Widow Von Du, and she had the red, white, and blue pants with the stars, and then the red top.
Her makeup was cute.
Mm-hmm. So nothing. You don't have anything to say about our country. You're not going. I'm just.
It was so ugly. What she had on was so ugly.
I don't think it was.
It was
ugly.
Worse
it was
than Jackie's outfit.
It was, to me. It was the placement of the colors on it. red, white, and blue. It wasn't.
Yeah, okay.
It wasn't set up the right way because she had did something different with the pants.
Or a different pair of shoes instead of them black shoes she wear every single runway. If she ain't got them yellow, biscuit heel,
the yellow ones,
this heel this big, child.
Next up lastly was Heidi in Closet, and she had the on-set purple dress and the black cape with the.
Should have worn that cape last week.
Well, she couldn't. I mean, if she had done that, then she wouldn't have had one for the Michelle Visage look. And I don't know what else she had in her thing, but I don't know. Can you really? I mean, who gonna think to bring more than 2 capes?
But there's a fabric wall.
There she go, this damn fabric wall again.
There's a whole wall of fabric. You can make a cape. They've watched Project Runway. They know. I don't
know, but yeah, it was.
What is his name? Santino used to be a judge.
Right.
Yeah, they know about Project Runway. They have fabric. They know how to sew. They're drag queens.
Oh, they do. Every drag queen know how to sew now?
No.
Okay, see, backtracking. She done talked about this before.
I did not say
they should know how to sew because they drag queens, right?
Know.
But here we go. What she say? Kimchi didn't know how to sew. All these other people.
You're not gonna do
You just said what I said the other time.
Right. All I'm saying is it's a fabric wall. And you don't have to sew a cape. You can wrap a cape. She could have did the Superman thing.
Nah, they would have read her for filth if she had it there.
But I didn't think it was that bad. I actually liked what Heidi had on. She was eloquent with the cue.
I
liked it. It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. Yeah, it wasn't.
It wasn't Michelle.
Yeah, I don't think it was Michelle.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I liked it. That's it.
Yeah.
So the top 3 ended up being Jan, Gigi, and Crystal Method. And the bottom 3 ended up being Jackie, Britta, and Heidi. And then, everybody else was safe. Before we discuss the top and bottom, I would like to say that Jada was robbed. Jada should have been at the top.
So you obviously know that Jada didn't win.
No, it's because the top and the bottom.
Right. Oh, yeah, it's because she should have been. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, you did say that.
She should have been in the top. Like, she should have been. She was right. I don't understand what more does my girl have to do to prove to y'all that she is the real deal.
I mean, stand out more. Obviously, she's not. I mean, if she's not getting in the top, then obviously she's not standing out enough for the judge. She's standing out enough for you.
I mean, this is what I'm saying. So, do you agree that Crystal should have been in the top more than Jada?
Okay, see.
It's a yes or no question, Lorenzo.
Hey, you give what you give.
But you see, he didn't answer the question.
I mean, in my opinion, if you're safe, you good. What else is there? If you make it to the finale, I don't give a fuck. I'll be safe every damn time.
I agree with that. I agree. I will safe my way to the top round and around.
Right.
But, like, I just feel like she should have been in the top.
She needs more recognition.
Yes.
Okay, well,
maybe should have been in the top.
Hopefully she'll get that next episode.
Just saying.
So the winner,
giving what Jada is giving.
The winner of the challenge ended up being
Gigi.
Okay.
Well deserved.
Yeah, she did deserve that. I think she deserved it.
I'm not mad at her winning. I think she deserved it. Whose face was cracked when Gigi won?
Jan was pissed. Jan was like, I should have won.
Was winning that challenge.
Jan thought she was
gonna win that challenge. She thought she had it in the bag. And Widow was so funny.
Oh, here for it.
Widow was so funny. On the little commentary when Jan was walking back, they had Jan was walking back the runway, and then they had Widow commentating as Jan was walking back. It was so she was pissed.
Bottom 2 was Britta and Heidi. How do you feel about the bottom 2?
I think Jackie should have been in the bottom. Yeah. Only because I I didn't get the runway, but I get why they didn't put her in the bottom, because they lived for her runway. Mm-hmm. Even though we didn't like it, it's not up to us, I guess.
Right.
But I don't think that Heidi should have been in the bottom. I don't think her performance, because like, even though it wasn't Madonna what she really did, neither was Jackie.
That's true.
Jackie did not give you Madonna. And even though it's like, to me, she didn't even give you Michelle. If we're being real about the situation, like, her runway was not all that, and she was stiff during the challenge. I personally think that they played favorites on that one. Or conspiracy theory.
My bottom
Go ahead.
are in these conspiracy theories.
If you agree with me, go ahead.
What is it?
They wanted Brita gone, right? But they knew putting Jackie in the bottom with Brita would beat Jackie in the lip sync, because Brita be lip syncing. But Heidi,
she had like one good lip sync.
She lip synced twice.
I know, but Brita had like one good lip sync performance.
Yes, but she won both of her lip syncs, is what I'm saying. Just because they weren't good doesn't mean, but she won.
They had to choose.
But what you think? Against Jackie, Brita would have lost against Jackie? Not at all. Jackie don't have no rhythm. So they knew the song that was
I don't know. I've never seen Jackie in an elimination.
But you saw Jackie dancing.
Right. That don't mean nothing. I've seen other people dance and they pull it out in a damn elimination when it's time to go home.
But I think they knew that Heidi, because if you think about, go ahead and talk about your bottom two, and then I'll end it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so Brita and Heidi was in the bottom two. I personally feel like you said, Jackie and Brita should have been in the bottom two. They just be trying my girl Heidi. They just be trying her. Like, I don't know.
They do be trying Heidi.
What y'all got? What y'all thinking? Like, and then again, like, okay, fine. I will buy into this conspiracy theory just a little bit. It goes back to the first episode when I was saying about like how they try to find the black people and get them to pin up against each other. They trying to take out either Jada or Heidi. Right now, they trying to play as, Widow. She's the bigger girl. She gonna be safe. They gonna expect funny from her. But Jada and Heidi is like, okay, we ain't got room enough for all of y'all black people on the show. So what y'all gonna do? But
and Brita Brown.
Yeah, right.
So she fits.
But anyway, we don't got like way off. But Heidi ended up winning and sending Brita ass packing. Finally. Thank you.
This is what I wanted to say at the end of my conspiracy theory. You see how fast she said, Heidi Shantae, you say? There was no doom, doom, doom. There was no hesitation. There was no build up to whoever was going to Shantae or Sashay. That's what made me come up with that theory. Like, the music ended and RuPaul was like, Heidi Shantae, you stay.
Yeah. It was
super quick because they wanted Brita gone.
It was
because
time.
she shouldn't have been there in the first place.
It was time.
Yeah.
So, bye, Brita. So with that being said, leave a comment below. Let us know what you think about tonight's episode. Did you really like the Madonna unauthorized Rusical? Who were your favorites? Who were your worst? Who did you think should have been in the bottom two? And who do you think should have ended up going home? But until next time, we will see you on the next episode of Fansized.
Thank you guys for watching this episode of Fansized. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.